Yo, what's good, everybody? Today we are doing my first mock draft of this NFL season. So don't make fun of me. This is literally my first one I've done all year. So who knows how it's going to go. I really don't know too much. I've watched the combines. I watched a lot of college football, actually. So I think it'll go okay. But I got a lot to record today. I got like 5 TikTok skits because I want to have videos for when I go to Hawaii. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so here is this draft board, I think. Basically, this is what it is. So, yeah, let's get right on into it. Jacksonville Jaguars. Who do I think they'll pick? Aiden Hutchinson. Why Aiden Hutchinson? Everyone's going to be like, Evan Neal, they need protection. Trevor Lawrence. No. I think they need a star caliber player, and they're going to get one on defense and one on offense. I think they're going to get, in my opinion, I think they're going to get Chris Godwin and Aiden Hutchinson, and that team's going to be a lot better next year. Lions go with next year, that will be huge for that team. If they really want to go for that, that's going to be a huge move, and they're going to need to protect him if he's going to be their next franchise quarterback. Jets, I feel like everyone knows Kyle Hamilton will probably go there, and I think that's a really good pick for him because I don't know how much else they're going to need, but I think that's who they should go with. Number 5, the Giants, they need protection because Daniel Jones is literally going to die out there. So, Iquam, whatever your name is, bro, you are getting drafted to the Giants, so have fun being on like the worst team in the NFL. Next up is the Panthers. Now, they have cornerbacks. Their offensive line isn't very good, but I'm going with Malik Willis. Why Malik Willis over Kenny Pickett? Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, Kenny Pickett's so much better. I disagree. I think Malik Willis is that guy on that team, and he's going to go 6th overall. Malik Willis, you're good at football, and you're the only guy I actually have faith in this next quarterback class. Giants, I think this is where you got to look at the team, and I think they go cornerback here. Ahmad Gardner, I think it makes sense to pick, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking. These guys need defense. The Falcons need defense because their defense is terrible, but Matt Ryan's getting old, so you might have to go O-line. I still think Derek Stingley Jr. is the right pick here. I don't know. I feel like they just need a better defense. I was thinking George, but I think that's the right pick for them. So the Seattle Seahawks are on the clock. Since today they literally just traded Russell Wilson, and I'm guessing they're not going to roll with Drew Lock. So I think they go Kenny Pickett. I think that's what makes the most sense to me, and I feel like that's what everyone would say. 9, I'm thinking they get Zach Wilson some protection, and they go Charles Cross, who's my favorite tight end from Mississippi State ever. I don't care about this other guy that's from Mississippi State in the draft, who everyone seems to love for whatever reason. 10, what do these guys need? They need a quarterback, but they're not going to go for a quarterback. They need a wide receiver. They're not going to go for a wide receiver. They need everything there basically can be, but I think they're going to go offensive line because they're dumb. So who are they going to go? They're going to go Bernard Ryman because they need a tight offensive lineman. I don't know why they're going to do it, but they need an offensive lineman, and I feel like that's just a dumb team, and I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm probably saying that wrong. These guys need a cornerback, so who's the top cornerback? Andrew Booth Jr. from Clemson. That's who they're going to pick because they need a cornerback more than anything. These guys need a... What don't these guys need? They don't need... Actually, I think they could go Garrett. But no, they're not going to go wide receiver first round. What are we thinking for this one? Maybe a trade? I actually have no idea. I'm going to go wide receiver. See, I don't know a lot about the draft. I'm literally just raw dogging this. My bad. But, yeah, I think that would make sense. They need more than Jarvis Landry. These guys also need wide receiver, but they're not going to go first round. Do they need offensive line? Not really. Do they need defense? Not really, but they're going to pick the most valuable player on the board. They're a smart team. David Jabago, whatever team, they need offensive line. They actually do. And who's the number 1 offensive? We'll go inside. I'm dumb. Okay, I think they go Trevor Penning because why not? 16, what else do they need? OT? Yeah, we'll go Daniel Fasale, whatever. they're going to go 2 offensive linemen here, and I know everyone's going to be like, you need 2 vets off. I'm just saying, that's what I think they're going to do right now. And do I think the Eagles are a stupid team? Absolutely, but I'm making them do that in my mind because, I mean, I hate them, first of all. They're going to go Chris Olave, the Saint, or, my gosh, I thought that was the Saints! Shoot. The Chargers are not going to pick Chris Olave. Just swap those 2 around. This is what the Saints are going to pick, and the Chargers are going to go with edge rusher Clairvis. So they're going to have a dual threat between Joey Bosa and this guy for the future. That's going to be a solid duo. And the Eagles have a lot of picks. That's why they pick 2 offensive linemen, because this is where I think they come in and they go Drake Landon, because you got to have more than Devonta Smith sometimes. 20, they're like, it's time to get ourselves a oh, no, not time to get ourselves a quarterback. They're like, okay, what do we do now? Wide receiver? No, we don't need that. They're like, what do we need? We need offensive linemen. Who are we going with, boys? Trevor! Psych, I lied. Psych. They're going to definitely go with him. There's no way they don't. New England. What do they need? Their defense was too good. Their wide receivers were a bit so they go wide receiver Jameson Williams. 22. Raiders. Good offensive line. Good quarterback. Good running back. Good wide receiver. Psych, they lost Henry Ruggs. Why do I keep saying psych? But they're going Treylon Burks, I think. That just makes sense to me. 23. What does this team do? They have some defensive issues, but I think they can look around them and go Kenyon Green on the line. Next up, them boys. What do we need? People are saying cornerback. I believe in Trayvon Diggs more than I should. I believe in Micah Parsons. I believe that we're going to go Jermaine Johnson because he's the best player available and we're a smart franchise. 25, Buffalo Bills. Okay, Buffalo. What do you guys need? You're going to tell me. I'm just kidding. Matt Ariza is a really good kicker, though, or punter. He's like the best punter I've ever seen in my entire life. But that's not who they're going to be picking. The Buffalo Bills, are going to select not a linebacker, not a tight end, not a wide receiver, but a running back. They're going Breece Hall, baby. Breece Hall. They need running talent, and that just makes the most sense because he's the best running back, him and Kenneth Walker. 26, Titans are like, oh, we're in a tough spot. We got our wide receiver. We got our running back. Tight end's a little bit shaky, but you don't need to pick a tight end this high. Then people are like, okay, offensive line, not that bad. And that's when they just go the most talented player on the defensive line. Next up, Bucs are like, we need a quarterback. Matt Corral is really good. Or do we get Desmond Ridder or Sam Howell, who I think is the best out of all of these guys? They are going to skip that because another not-so-smart franchise here who I think is going to go with a safety. Even though they don't need one, I have a feeling they're going to take it. Just like this stupid franchise here is taking Mac. I'm just like, psych, they just signed Aaron Rodgers for 4 years. Congratulations, Green Bay. Okay, but what do y'all need? A wide receiver? Tight end? No. Offensive lineman? No. What do y'all gonna need? A linebacker. Devin Lloyd. They're gonna need a linebacker after free agency. That's my thinking. 29, Dolphins. What do they need? They need everything in the books, but they need a running back. Saving that for part 2 to this video, which will be up in a couple weeks probably. Yeah, I think they're probably going to go offensive line. Zion Johnson. Chiefs are like, okay, we got ourselves a very good team, but we need a good defensive player. Do you need a cornerback? Absolutely. This guy, Trent, is the best available, so they got to be picking you. Next up, Bengals. Okay, Bengals, what do you got to offer? They need offensive line. Oh, that take me so long. Who's the better one? They need Darian Kinnard. Not even close. 32. Detroit needs whatever they can get. Their defense is terrible. We're going with Trayvon Walker. And that is my entire draft. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My draft probably is going to get more. Try to put these out once in a while. I'm trying to do 5 of these by the time of the draft. So don't roast me too hard by then. This one's going to get roasted the most probably because this will probably be the worst one. I mean, this is me basically having some bias in here. I mean, I'm making the Eagles pick 2 offensive linemen back to back. They're probably not going to do that. But for some reason, I think they're that dumb that they will. So, yeah, that's basically it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you next weekend for a Madden video that I already recorded, actually. And I'm very frustrated with my Madden performance, so you're probably going to want to watch me rage. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.